was aside from us. So
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. Beauty and ugly cannot coexist in the same forum. Now, when I'm talking about beauty and ugly, I'm not talking about the physical aspect of somebody being beautiful physically, outwardly, or ugly outwardly. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those in the heart, where the heart is good, the heart is beautiful, versus somebody that has an ugly heart, right? An ugly mindset. It's hard to coexist. Now, I understand that those with good hearts have a good heart to genuinely want to help somebody that has a bad heart. They want to do their best to make it better, make it, help them, and sometimes they fail. And let me just clarify one thing: an ugly heart, right? An ugly person is male or female. So just anyone that's ugly. So it's not a male thing, it's not a female thing. It's whoever is ugly, right? So when ugly and beauty meets, right? Most of the time, the ugly does not really care about anything at all. They're just in their own zone, their own world, doing what they do, and just making things that whatever they touch go bad. Period, right? And then someone that's good that meets ugly or intertwines with ugly sees it as a challenge in a way that maybe they can help fix them, maybe help them get better. They can do, it's like a project, because they are good, and they want to see, this person be good as well too. Well, what happens is that most of the time, those that are good fail. It's a hard battle from someone that's good to make it okay with someone that's bad to come across and be good, compared to it being easier for someone that's bad to make somebody that's good bad. It's such a hard thing, and the thing is that you just if you're good, you hope that that this person that's bad can work out, could be better, could be fixed, and you suffer and you suffer and you suffer, dwindling yourself away. So I've been in a relationship with a person that was bad, that was ugly, and it was hard. So with me being good versus ugly, it was an uphill battle. No matter what I did, it did not work. I tried everything possible. It didn't work. And I had this much left in me. This much left in me to carry all of us. It was me, this much this much good, trying to carry all of us, So suppressing how I felt, ignoring, the hardship, the pressure, the headache. I was ignoring it all in hopes that I could help make this thing work. And when I saw that I had this much left, so compare from here to here, this much left, and dwindling fast, I had to walk away. I had to say just a little bit that I had left for me so I don't lose my mind. You talk about sanity going out the window, man, like there was times that I felt like I was going to just pass out, like literally like just fall out, faint, because it was draining me that much. So I can only imagine what somebody else is going through that's of beauty, that is of good, dealing with someone that is of negative, that is of bad, that is of ugly, trying their everything to pour into that person to help. Now, it's easier said than done to walk away from something that's ugly. It's easier said than done. It's not easy at all. I mean, because part of you feels like, okay, I know I can help. And part of you, a lot of you, have the purity of love for this person, right? But it's hard. It's so hard to be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm walking away. I'm washing my hands. It's hard to just walk away. I have to admit that it is hard to walk away from something that's not good, something that's ugly, something that's toxic. A lot of people stay until, till death, in a nutshell. Period. So what I want to say is, if you are one that's in that kind of situation right now, the best thing that you can do for yourself is start to accept it in your own mindset. Like, you have to talk about it within your own self. Like, go through the pros and cons. Like, is it worth it? Suffering, going through the pressure, the pain. Is it worth it? Is it, what good comes out of it? What you gain out of it? So when you weigh the pros and cons in it, and there is more cons than pros, and you have to now make up your own mind within your own self. Like, I gotta walk away. You cannot stay because of money. You cannot stay because of kids or children. You cannot stay because of the status quo. You cannot stay because you're only going to hurt and damage yourself more. Period. All right. So think about that. Wrap that around your brain for a while, and you have to have that self-talk. Like, if you walk away from this situation, will you be okay? If you walk away from this situation, will you have regrets? If you walk away from this thing, are you going to reminisce of the good times or whatever and go back to it? You have to make sure without a doubt that if you're going to walk away, you're going to walk away completely. This is something you have to do for yourself. You can pray all you want. You can talk to counselors. You can talk to pastors. You can talk to whoever you want to talk to. At the end of the day, you got to talk to yourself. And once you are real and true to yourself, then you make a healthy decision at that point. Okay, now let's talk to those that are so ugly. The ugly people. Most of the ugly people do not know that they're ugly at all. They figure that they're doing what they're doing, and that's that. And who cares? And they go about life, and that's it. Now, if you're ugly, or if you've heard that you're ugly, or you know that bits of you is kind of ugly, and you want to change, then there's help for you. But you have to want that help. You have to want to do better. You have to want it for yourself. You cannot say, well, I'm going to change for my kids, or I'm going to change for my wife or for my husband. You cannot say, I'm going to change because my pastor told me so, or my elder told me this, or the counselor told me this. You cannot. You have to want to do it for yourself, because once you want to do it for yourself, it is better for you and anyone around you. Once you do it for somebody else, it's not going to be effective, because you do it for somebody else and it's not from your heart, and it's going to just diminish. Now, I was once a bad boy. I was once an ugly person, beating people left and right, And after getting into so many different troubles left and right, and hurting people and putting so much pain to people, I had to just stop. It wasn't because of my mom that was praying all the time, or the pastors trying to talk to me and help me out, or the counselors that I went to, or whatever. It wasn't because of that. A lot of it kind of helped, but it was up to me. It was me that had to make a decision. Like, look, you know what? I'm tired of hurting people. I'm tired of, just being a person that is of no good to somebody else. And I wanted to do better for myself, And it was an uphill battle, but I wanted it for myself. And so I stopped. I completely stopped, and pulled my pants up and decided to try to be a better person, and by doing so, I am glad for who I am today. So if you're a person that is of the ugly side of things, trust me, there is help if you want it, but it starts with you making that choice to want to do that, okay? However, if any of y'all have any kind of questions or any kind of thoughts or any kind of concerns about this topic right here, and you want help, you want my opinion, you can inbox me, you can just message me, and we can conversate. But it's time to be real with yourself. It's time, because you whatever you do is gonna like, it's a ripple effect. The ugly is a ripple effect. The ugly always wins. The ugly takes over. So if you're a good person dealing with an ugly person, the ugly person is gonna win. And when they win, you become ugly, and then you transfer that to everyone around you. And you become ugly, not knowing that you are being ugly and being rude and being mean and being disrespectful and being ugly. It boils back down to being ugly. So it's time to make an adjustment. So, like I said, if you're in, let me know that you're in. If you know someone that can use this video, I need for you to share it. If you've never done this before, ever in your time I've been doing videos, this is the time that you share, because somebody out there is hurt and is not quite sure what to do to escape. They've tried everything and it's not working. Share this video so that way others can see it and they can get the help that they need. All right. Like I said, I'm here. I'm available. Pose your questions. Inbox me. Message me. But for the most part, share this video. All right. Anyway, have a good day. One love, and until next time, peace. All good.